Do I invest in my backyard or a city like Los Angeles? Do school systems play a huge factor in my investment or crime rates? In this video, we'll be diving in what to look for when choosing the right area for your investment and why those are all important in your search for the right market. The short answer is there is no perfect market, but best suited for you and your goals. Welcome back, investors. I'm Brian Wagers, and on this channel, I'll show busy professionals like yourself how to invest in apartments without spending hours of your own time. Make the first investment by clicking the like and subscribe button so you don't miss an opportunity, and so you help these views get to more people. Investing in your backyard can be a good place to start, but what if you live in a city like Los Angeles or New York City? In this video, I'll show you 4 factors to consider when choosing a market to invest in. The market economy is one of the first things I like to take a look at when evaluating areas to invest in. Not just because of my economic background. Having a strong economy in the real estate market you are investing in is like taking a plane off with a tailwind momentum. The market economy factors I hone in on include jobs and unemployment rates, as well as key industries or companies that have a presence in the area. Having an unemployment rate at or under the national level, currently hovering around 8%, is a good target. Most markets will have an anchor company. Like, for example, in my market, Walmart headquarters is here in town. Their headquarters presence actually draws in other large employers. Some markets may not have a headquarters location, but a plant, division, or large presence of a global or national company. Knowing the industries that are most prevalent in the area and how diversified they are will help in underwriting the strength of growth in that market. Another growth factor to consider when choosing your real estate market is population. Population growth tends to go hand in hand with economic factors. Population is a pretty basic supply and demand factor that contributes to rental property investing pricing. The more people in a market, the more demand for places to live, resulting in higher rents. But not necessarily just because there is a large population doesn't mean that the demand to rent will be high. You'll want to take into account if the population is on an upward trend or downward trend, or how long that trend has been moving for. If you take a look at a city like Los Angeles, California, they have had flat population growth and recently a small decline. My backyard here in Northwest Arkansas has seen a large increase in population growth. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, a rise of over 53% from 2010 to 2019. Those are 2 extreme cases you can find in the cities, with many variants between them. When population is growing, construction tends to grow with it. When looking to a place to live, another factor can be whether it is more affordable to purchase a home or rent a home. The price to purchase versus the price to rent being our third point when evaluating a real estate market. The price to rent ratio is the ratio of home prices to annualized rent in a given area. Trulia has their own model called the Rent versus Buy Index that compares the total cost of owning versus renting in similar spaces. In today's real estate market, the price to buy can be felt even more than ever with multiple offer scenarios for first-time home buyers, especially in high price to rent ratio areas. This upward pressure on a price to buy a home makes renting even more appealing to potential residents in a given market. In those markets, there are several localized factors that can also play a part in your decision-making process. Local factors inside of a market can also include median income, crime, proximity to amenities, and school districts, to name a few. I've included these in our local market factors because these can range from neighborhood to neighborhood, and even street to street, block to block. Having an in-depth knowledge of the neighborhoods and blocks you are investing in will help you greatly when evaluating a market. This can come from driving and walking yourself or networking with others that are local to the market, whether that in person or online. You can get a room full of economists and statisticians who will argue one factor over the other, but in reality, the best market is a market that you understand and a market that you have your team in. If you like this video and like our recent content, you will like the ebook that we put out for busy professionals like yourself on diversifying your portfolio and building your wealth plan with apartment real estate. We have it for you free at wagerscapital.com/wealthplan.